Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to put together this cute little toolbox style tote that you'll find at the Silhouette online store and at loriwhitlock.com in SVG format. These are all the pieces that you will cut with your machine. There's two side panels and the bottom and two panels to cover the sides after we put the handle in place. So let's go ahead and glue our handle. It's basically that long skinny piece with a glue flap on the side. Let's just put glue on that long flap and let that dry. Okay, I'm just going to kind of fold that where I can put some pressure on it so it glues that seam nice and tight. And that should form a nice little square handle. And the little tabs on that are eventually going to be folded out, but you can kind of leave them straight for now because they're going to need to fit through these holes here in a few minutes. Okay, next thing we'll go ahead and do is put the toolbox sides together, which there's a glue flap here, and we'll glue those together and just fold all your seams to form this toolbox. Go ahead and put glue on these two seams. And I have cut this out of my Echo Park This and That paper. There's a wood grain paper in that collection that works really nice for projects like this. Okay, that's looking good. We'll just let that dry here for just a moment. The next thing we'll do is hook the bottom on, and that has 4 glue flaps that you'll fold in, and we'll put glue on those and insert it into the bottom of the box. So I'll go ahead and put glue on those right now. Hopefully I can get all of those in place before my glue dries. Okay, now we're just going to, this is going to be a little bit tricky, but you just need to slide that in and get it into place. And then maybe stand it up and make sure everything's in position. And then just put some pressure on all 4 of those sides. And I think my glue might be drying a little bit. We'll see. Okay, I think that, well, that seems not very tight. Let me put a little more glue down on that side. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. It won't matter for now. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is insert your handle ends. One on each side, and then we'll be gluing those on the outside of this side here, and then we'll be covering the side with this other piece. So if you want to cut this in a contrasting pattern, that would be great. I'll go ahead and put some glue on these little 4 flaps, and then just lay those down flat. And the same thing on this side. And lay those down flat. And you don't have to be too neat at this point because you're going to cover that whole side with this panel. So once those are dried in place, go ahead and lay it on its side and get the side panel ready to glue in place. That's going to look really nice. Again, you could cut this out of a contrast, which would look really nice. Make it out of wood and red or something like that for the boy, or and get creative. matte side panel should just sit right on top. Adds some extra strength and sturdiness to the project, and just finishes it off really nicely. And I have cut this at full size, so it's pretty large. And I believe it took me 2 sheets of 12 by 12 paper, if I remember correctly, maybe 3. But you could make it smaller for sure if you wanted it smaller than this. This is pretty large. I'll measure it for you really quick. It's about 7 inches by 3.5 by 4.5, and the crate area here is about, I already did that, 3.5, yeah, same as the bottom. So there you have it. It's got a cute little handle and fun little project. So I hope you enjoy this project, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at info@loriwhitlock.com. Have a great day.